eyes like this one, who now leers at me. Even with the hat, I can still make out his Dragon Ball Z spiked hair, gelled so hard that it looks like a shellacked crown. I stare him down until he looks away. It's 7 in the morning on a Monday. This is how I'm spending my first day of vacation. I blame my parents for this summer imprisonment. I was this close to joining Serena and Camille on their vacation to the Hamptons. 2 months of hanging with the only squad that matters by the beach. It took some serious scheming on my part to secure an invite from the girls, right down to me doing things I never thought I would. There was that time they dared me to make out with some nerd, Charles, from English class. Serena and Camille were joking, but I did it. When I pulled my lips away, Charles's large eyes registered confusion, and then he turned bright red. What was truly messed up was that Charles didn't miss a beat. He covered up the embarrassment by laughing along with Serena and Camille. There wasn't much separating me from him. We were both outsiders in that school. Both didn't know how to dress. Both surviving. Still, I ignored that awful pit of guilt growing in my stomach because taking that dare was worth it. There were other things I did. Denied my natural curls by straightening out my hair, stole some expensive lipstick, anything to make Serena and Camille notice me. My parents have no idea who I have to compete with at Somerset Prep, how far down I was in the social caste system until Serena and Camille took pity on me. If I was going to be the great brown hope for my family by attending this super expensive high school, I knew I needed to make friends with the right girls. Papi said to me on my first day of school, "Don't waste your time with idiots. Always look for the kids who stand out." Camille and Serena stood out because they were popular. Like straight out of a CW TV show episode popular. Fashion girls. I thought I was stylish, but I had no concept of what that meant, with my dated vintage dresses and too loud, tacky colors. I tried to explain this to my parents, but they called off my summer plans to teach me a lesson. Now I'm stuck in their supermarket in the South Bronx, far away from the sun and the gorgeous Nick Green. Grounded. Stuck personified. "Take a seat," Papi says. Chairs are arranged in a haphazard circle right behind the rows of cashiers. He points to an empty chair. "We are going to start the monthly staff meeting in a minute." I pull him to the side, away from the workers. "I made an appearance." My voice trembles a bit for a more dramatic effect. "Let's forget about this whole thing. I learned my lesson." "Not another word. Siéntate. Let's get started, everyone." The cashieristas gather around him. If only Papi had sent me to work at the other Sanchez & Sons supermarket. The Kingsbridge store is way smaller and managed by my Uncle Hector, who is a total pushover. Papi works at this location, which makes ditching that much harder. "A couple of things. Oscar, I want a new display stand to promote July 4th, not that old one." Papi leans against a conveyor belt. His sleeves are rolled up, and his unbuttoned shirt flashes a small gold cross on a chain. He has hair that's more salt than pepper, and a gut that spills a bit over his dress slacks. His name is Victor, but everyone here calls him Señor Sanchez. "People want to buy beer, so set it up next to the seasonal items." He continues with the announcements while I compose another emotional plea in my head. How will I get out of this? "Girls, make sure to push the customers to the display stands," Papi says. "Remind them of the holiday." Stomping heels bang against the floor. The sound grows louder and louder. I join the others as they crane their necks to see what's up. "Where's the coffee?" Jasmine, the only cashierista I sort of know, refuses to take her sunglasses off and greets everyone with a curled lip. "I'm not doing shit until I have some." "You're late. Again," Papi says.